Alright guys, got my motherboard in today. It's an ASROCK X99 Extreme 3 motherboard. Next gen DDR4. And the newest i7 processors. They are, let's see, 2011 B3 socket. It's a pretty beefy motherboard. It's the kind of the lower end model, but it'll do just fine. It has 3 PCI X16 slots, so you can triple SLI. So it's pretty nice. That's what we're going to be installing today on this. And my CPU cooler didn't come in today, so that's what we'll be doing. It's just the motherboard and the CPU. Need the hardware for the case. It's probably going to take a while, especially with these pin headers. I got the book out, and that shows you pretty much where all the pins go and whatnot. Alright, get some of this stuff out of the way. Alright, that should give us enough room. Let's see if I can't give you guys a close-up. That'll work. Now, when you do this, you might want to get one of them grounding straps and wrap it around your wrist. And ground it on this chassis here somewhere. That's metal, bare metal. So to avoid static shock to the motherboard, that's why they put them in these anti-static bags. Looks like they got this thing zip tied in this box here. Packaged it pretty well in the box. And you know, I think I may go ahead and install the processor while it's right here. So, how about we do that? So with this, it's actually a really big processor. These little levers they push down. Well, you have to do this one first. It says it has a number 1 on it. And then the other one. Okay. Wow. That is amazing. I have never seen a socket look like that. They've really changed them up big time. This thing is heavy. Now, where's the arrow? Okay, it's on here. Arrows. Those are just like that. I'm guessing we just set this down. We lock it in place with this one first. And then this one. And I'm guessing it's in there. Alright. Now that's done. Let's put this motherboard down for a minute. I swear, this camera stand, I'm gonna have to get me a new one. Anyway, you got these standoffs, so you have to put in there too. Oh, they do give you some screws too. That's cool. And they'll be the more of a fine thread. And actually, I don't think you have to use the standoffs, because they already got standoffs in this board. So imagine, yeah, because these are some pretty big standoffs here. So I don't think we're going to have to use those. We'll just use the coarse thread screws. To install it with, yeah. Alright. Now this would probably be better if I were to just put it down like this. You probably won't be able to see anything. So I'll push it up here. Yeah, something like that. Hopefully it'll stay there. Actually, before you do that, you have to put this bracket piece in. There we go, fully seated. All this crap's gonna get in the way. Stay. Perfect. Yep, it'll work perfectly without the standoffs. So this PC case didn't have to have them. You don't want to tighten these all down all the way. Actually, there's about 1,000,000 of these screws. Not sure which ones they want you to use. Probably these ones. I guess it really doesn't matter, but yeah, it's these smaller ones. I got more of these than anything. Well, I bet you the other ones are for the PCI slots to mount them in. So this one that I put in here needs to come out. Yeah. Bunch of different screws. Now you can see there's a hole here, but that doesn't go to anything. I think we got them all in. See if I have any more of them screws left. I got one. 2, 3. Huh. Oh well, it's in there anyway. Ain't going nowhere. So you also want to make sure your ports here are lined up perfect. And as you can see here, they are absolutely perfect. So we got it in there right. So that's what she looks like all installed. Now we gotta figure out these diode ports down here. Now where's my cutter? That is a lot of wires. Alright, so these here are our prize. I think what we need here is this piece, this header right there. So, gotta get the book out, figure out how all these things go. So the power LED positive is in the very top right or top left corner. Number 1. Yeah, power LED positive, and then yeah. So need to probably should untie these. And they have like power switch. It's all written on these little plugs here. Power LED negative, power LED positive. So for those, the positive one goes in the very top left, and the negative to the right next to it. And now we need the power switch. Power button. So I'm guessing that's just right next to it. It doesn't matter, because all it does is it grounds it to turn it on. And then at the very bottom left is your HD LED positive and your HD LED negative to the right of it. So bottom left is positive, which I don't even think there is an HD light. Maybe there isn't. Just a power. Because all I'm getting is USB, HD audio, USB 3.0. Oh wait, there we go. HD LED and the reset switch. There's the other two. So HD LED Doesn't say which one's positive and negative on this one. Well, I guess if it doesn't work, all I have to do is flip it over. But it goes in the bottom left, way down there. Just like that. And then the one to the right of it is ground, and to the next right is reset. So the bottom pin, the third pin on the bottom is ground, and the fourth pin is reset. So pretty much this one just goes in right next to it. Just like that. And then there's an extra pin on the bottom right for another ground. But if that HDD LED doesn't flicker when you turn it on to let you know the hard drive activity light, you know, if that doesn't blink, then I'll just take this out and flip it over. And now, where's the... So I'll give you a breakdown where everything's at. Need to find the HD audio one. Actually, it probably says it. Yeah, HD audio is on the very left, way over here. Wow. I don't even know if that's going to reach. Ooh, just barely. One's missing a pin. As you can tell, one's blocked off, so it goes. That missing pin goes on the top on this motherboard. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room. Just enough. Wires are kind of tight. So now the USB 3.0, as I can already see it right here, is up here in the middle. And only goes on one way. There's that. And then there's some USB ones down there. Actually, two of them. Yeah, right down here. Doesn't matter which one you put it in. And there's also a missing pin on this, and it goes on the down. And there we go. Now this plug here is for a Molex connector, and that's if you're running triple graphics cards, and it just gives it more power to the graphics cards, you know. So gotta find this here. It goes, you know, I could route that all the way on the back side here, but then I wouldn't have no room for my hard drive, so I was just gonna have to stick right here and just look kind of crappy. But cable management, I mean, I might take this apart again and take this back panel off, see if I can feed it through there and whatnot to make it look a little nice, because I just got one heavy duty wire going all the way up there. So a DVD drive. Like I said, I can route this too, but once I actually get it running, I might make it a little better. And there's the DVD drive plugged in. What else is there? SATA cable. I don't get any very long ones. Got these nice ones with the clips on them though. And those on this motherboard is all up on this side here, which is kind of weird, but I don't even know which way they go. Okay. And there's the DVD drive plugged in. Now these connectors here are for the graphics card. It's either a 6-pin or it can be an 8-pin. I gotta plug in my graphics card, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about these wires. But anyway, that's pretty much it. All I gotta do is get my hard drive put in. It's already a 30-minute video. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for now for part 3. So, when I get the CPU cooler and my graphics card in, my memory, then I'll make the last video.